Hey, so today, since we have art, we're going to do a recorded math lesson. It's not a very long one, but it's kind of important. I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Bob's Game Shop. We're going to be working in Mr. Bob's Game Shop for a couple of days, so you can get used to what you see here. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is this problem that Rosa has. Rosa bought 32 marbles at the game shop. The marbles came in bags of 8. How many bags of marbles did she buy? So we know the total number of marbles. We also know that the group is 8. Now we need to know how many groups. So I've created this array. What does the 4 stand for here? So I've put these blocks here. Let's see. Well, let's put these. I'm going to show you where the marbles are. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the columns represent marbles. Each square going across is 1 marble, and the bags are bags of 8 marbles. So as you can see, if you use these rings to bag them up, if we go all the way across, we can pretend that this blue circle is a bag of marbles. There is 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags, and 4 bags. Now, I know you're saying, but Miss Carr, how do you know there are 32 marbles right there? I mean, we know that there's 8, but how do we know that there's 32? She bought 32 marbles. Well, I know that 8 plus 8, and maybe I can write this down. 8 plus 8 is 16 marbles. And this other 8 plus 8 must also be 16. And then I just need to add these 2 groups of 16 together, which is 32. 6 plus 6 is 12. And then I end up with the 10, 20, 30. 32 marbles all together. Now, there is a way, so this is an addition problem. 16 plus 16 plus 16 plus 16 equals 32. But some of you are saying, yeah, but you could have done 8 marbles times 4 bags equals 32. Another way to say this is 8 groups of 4, or 4, well, if we put it this way, I like saying 4 groups of 8 is 32, but you can write it either way. That's the commutative property. And then we can also flip this family around and say, well, she started with 32 marbles. She divided them into groups of 8 because each bag had 8. And she ended up with 4 bags. Excuse me. Today you are going to work on a problem that looks like this. It's also in the game store. The snowboard and ski computer games will be available this Friday. Looks like they're all very excited about that. 3 friends want the snowboard game, and 4 friends want the ski game. The snowboard game costs $11, and the ski game costs $15. How much money will your friends spend in all? What I'd like for you to do is think about this and solve it right here. So I've highlighted in blue the 2 items that have to do with the snowboard game. And here we have 2 items. The 2 pink ones have to do with the ski game. I want you to solve that problem down here or on a piece of paper and put a picture here. And then you're going to work on page 148 in your student book. This again is kind of connecting multiplication to division. Here's a story about flowers, here's a story about shells, and here's a story that is about friends who make cards. This one is a challenge. Give it a try, show your steps, and show your work.